Hi everyone, yes, I'm coming in from Boston, but I actually grew up in Georgia, and when people find out about that, they always ask me if I ever miss the Southern hospitality. And Southern hospitality is great. If your name is Chet and you're the captain of the football team. Like in Georgia, they called me a chink, but they were super polite about it. I think the reason people are so friendly in the South is because you never know who has a gun. Whereas up here, there are super strict gun laws, so people are allowed to act like assholes with no repercussions. My favorite invention of all time, controversial, is the grocery store self-checkout machine. Mainly because it allows me to lie about what I'm actually buying. And if I'm given the ability to lie about what I'm actually buying, I'm gonna say it's apples every single time. Dry roasted cashews, $7.99 a pound. Nope, those are going in as gala apples, $1.69 a pound. Fully cooked lobster tail, $29.99 a pound. Nope, those are Fuji apples, $1.99 a pound. Organic Washington Rainier cherries, $8.69 a pound. Spice it up, I'll go with organic gala apples, $2.69 a pound. Because although I'm a thief, I still have some morals. At the end of the trip, my entire receipt is just a bunch of different apple varieties. And if an employee questions me, I just pretend that I'm a foreign exchange student. And that I can't speak English. Because racism is wrong. Unless it benefits me, then I'm all for it. I think I got these like cheating the system tactics from my dad. Like he loved to take advantage of McDonald's. A lot of people think they're taking advantage of McDonald's when they ask for a cup of water and they fill it up with soda instead. My dad stole so many napkins from McDonald's that I did not use toilet paper in my own home until I was 15 years old. My dad died when I was 12. Think about it. Think about how many napkins he had to steal for me to go through all of middle school and freshman year of high school with uninterrupted use. Like his soul, it went on to a better place. But those napkins, they stayed under my kitchen sink for ages. I'm in my last semester of college. I'm very excited to graduate. And recently I had to do a debate in my Spanish class. And the debate was about Japan's dolphin killing quota. And I was randomly assigned to the pro-killing dolphin side, which I did not appreciate. I'm Korean, not Japanese. But anyways, like the debate is for 3 points of extra credit to our overall grade, so we all wanted to win. And the only rule was that if anyone on our team spoke English, we were automatically disqualified. So we all wanted the extra credit, and we all knew we couldn't speak English. And the debate was going back and forth, and I could tell that my professor was bored by my side's arguments. So I decided to spice things up. I was like, a lot of people think dolphins are cute and fun animals. But that's not true, because humans and dolphins are the only animals that rape. The only problem was I did not know the Spanish word for rape. So I was trying to explain it in a roundabout way. I was like, cuando una persona mala quiere tener sexo. Spanish, man. Class was very confused. I was like, profesor, puedo hablar inglés? And she's like, no, Brandon, your team will lose. And I was like, I don't know what to do. I was like, professor, I don't know what to do. Can I please speak English? She's like, Brandon, if you don't know the word in Spanish, just act it out. Get a classmate if you need to. So I just said the English word rape. And although our team lost the extra credit, I did not commit a sex crime in 9 a.m. Spanish. So I think I came out on top. Speaking about school, I was trying to get into this really cool public speaking class for my last semester, but it got filled up when my registration time came. So I decided to meet with the professor to try to convince her to let me into her class. And the conversation went something like this. She was like, "Hey Brandon, I noticed you're interested in my public speaking class. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself and how you would benefit from improving your public speaking?" And I was like, "Hi, Professor. I just get really nervous when I talk to people. I'm sweating a lot. I just can't work like a charm. I'm in that class." There's 100% chance that I get an A. Like for the first month, I'm gonna pretend that I can't speak to people. And then one day, I'm gonna have a revelation. Due to her incredible teaching, and she's gonna feel really great about herself. I hope she doesn't find out I do stand-up comedy. That'll really ruin everything. I was walking through the streets of Boston a few weeks ago, and I saw this free Tibet protest. I'm like, oh, I'm down. I'll take a free Tibet, free Taiwan, free Hong Kong while we're at it. But I saw the sign. There was a big sign in the middle of the protest that said, "China stole my land." And I looked down, and the person holding the sign is a middle-aged white guy. And like, I've heard of colonialism before, but this is some next level shit. Like being upset that the land that you haven't stolen yet is being stolen. Like how many degrees of colonialism is that? For my summer job, I had to do a background check, and 3 weeks before my job was supposed to start, my manager sent me a very angry email. She's like, "Brandon, read this and respond immediately." So I'm reading over the results of the background check, and apparently I have a felony drug conviction in Henrico County, Virginia. I know. I was like, oh no, this isn't good. So I plug in my case number into the online database, and there is another Brandon Lee with my same exact birthday who does have a felony drug conviction. But under race, it said white Caucasian. So I call the background check company. I'm like, "Hey, like you guys need to fix this immediately. Like how can you make such a stupid mistake? Like this could cost me my job." Like under race for him, it says white Caucasian. I'm obviously Asian. And the person on the phone was like, "Sir, I did not want to assume anything about your race. My middle name is Kyung Ju." Does that sound like I enjoy fly fishing in Alabama? Or I did really well on the math section of the SAT? I did really well. All right, thank you very much. Give it back up to your host.